So, just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us. And as most of you know, Savannah is our fearless leader who is going to give us some great training tonight. So make sure you have your pens and pencils and some paper, and you can take copious notes so that everybody can get some great training tonight because I know Savannah's got some good stuff for us. So without further ado, here she is, Miss Savannah Hester.
Hey, Gidget, you rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm a little giggly tonight. I'm super hyper, super excited. I don't even know why I live like this. Anybody who lives with me, I feel really sorry for them. But I just wanted this to be really open because in the chat we had talked about, I think a lot of us struggle with how to chat and message on Facebook. So I wanted to help you learn how to chat a little better online. And I have a training I'm going to send after this as well because it's a little longer and comes from another leader so that you see my approach and you'll see hers as well. And she's a 6-figure earner. But David had agreed to talk to us all about how to approach and talk to people offline. So I'll do the online, David's going to do the offline, and together we should be amazing, right? So first of all, I wanted to start, it says levels here. And the reason I called it levels is because I see a lot of us on all different levels, you know. Some of us have been in network marketing for 2, 3, some people a lot longer. Some people are just starting. Some people are starting all over. Whatever the case may be, there's different levels to this. And you'll see me doing stuff like blogging and some other stuff, but I promise you I didn't start out there. You know, I've been doing this 2 years. The first year I did nothing but grow my, hold on, I'm going to go something. Grow my Facebook page. So if you're just starting out, I cannot give you any better advice than to really, really, really focus on your Facebook page. Do not try to go blogging because really, to be real honest, it's not money-making activity at all to start out until you grow a huge a huge subscriber list. And then you have a lot of content that's going to help other people. So my very first year, what I did is I networked within groups, whether it be the work at home groups or whatever, your choice, but make sure the people that you're networking is quality and just continuously grow your friends list up to 5,000. That should be your ultimate goal, is to get your friends list to 5,000. That was my ultimate goal my first year. I done that, and I continued to add value in my posts. And not only value, but I would add inspiration, motivational type stuff. And everybody loves that stuff and they share that stuff. So once my stuff is being shared, you know, I want it to be somebody to look at that and like, oh, wow, you know, that's so true, or that's so awesome. And I get tons of compliments on just motivational type stuff that people like to share. So my goal is, hey, is this value that somebody can share, or is this motivational that somebody can share? And if I think that it's something that somebody will share or it's adding value in some type of way or positive, I'll post it. So basically my first year was inviting to, I want all of us, of course, to master the invite. We all need to be able to do that, especially because David has taken, he's going to be up. I think everybody knows this. David has agreed to do 3 nights a week, and our 9 p.m. is his 3 a.m. So for him to do that, I can't even imagine promising to stay up every 3 nights a week till 3 a.m. just for us. So it is my mission for all of us to master the invite so that we can pack out these webinars and all of us rank up and grow and reach some goals. I mean, we really need to show that we appreciate him doing that, I think. It was a lot. It's a lot for him to do, and I just really want to respect his time. So if we can do it, let's do it. If we need more, if we need less, you guys let me know. But let's be sure that we're at least, respecting his time, because I can't imagine promising that. So yeah, if you're just getting started, don't worry about blogging. Don't get distracted. Just keep inviting. Growing your friends list is key. I promise you, my business started to take off right at 2,000 people. So if you're below 2,000, it's going to be hard. I know a lot of us talk about algorithms within Facebook, and you can count on only about 25% of your friends list seeing your posts. And I continue to say this, but it's so true. My 5,000 friends list, I get maybe 50, 50 likes to 100 likes. And I would say 300 or so see my posts. I mean, I'm just guessing, but it's obvious that not everybody sees your posts. The algorithms are so strict and they keep changing. So, and if people are interacting on your posts and you're not interacting on theirs, then you fall out of the news feeds. And also if you're not consistent. So I am consistently doing 3 to 5 posts a day, growing my friends list and networking. That's all I did my first year, and invited people to the presentations that David's going to do for us. Okay, and I have here, you don't have to be an expert in order to be the leader. All of you, every single one of you on here, I'm positive are a leader. You've been doing it long enough, you know what to do. You all have those qualities that basically when somebody's first starting, if you were to just show somebody how to set up an Instagram account, there are people all over this internet that don't know how to set up even a Facebook fan page. So if you were to take Screencast-O-Matic and simply show people how to set up a fan page, it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be anything. But if you can add value to one person, then you're good. You're showing yourself as a leader. So as long as you know the way, that's the key. You got to know the way. And then you have to be going the way and then showing the way. And that's it. And all of you can add value, I have no doubt. So don't think because you're not this or that or whatever you're thinking, you're limiting beliefs. Just be sure that you know the way and you're going the way. And then just go for it. Okay, so I'm going to grab my phone real quick, and I should have had this prepared, but I didn't. Just give me a minute. I'm going to pull up this chat. Can you guys hear me?
Perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Hopefully this is recording. I should have checked first.
It showed recording at the top. Let me see if it still does.
It says it's recording.
Yeah, it's recording, but remember last time it was recording and you got this robot noise?
Yes.
So I'm praying, I should have checked it, I'm sorry. Okay, so here somebody sent me this first message here on the left where obviously somebody had been spamming their products in inboxes, and all of us get this, right? Every single person who is new to network marketing, they spam their links and their products on your timeline. And then this is how she reacted, which her reaction was if you read the response on the second letter, she said, I'm not going to read into this too much. It sounds like rude sarcasm, right? And it kind of did, I agree. But let me show you, and this is the one. Hey, I would send her to one of our trainings there in the back office, perhaps. Jessica Higson was a really, really good one. Well, I would just say, hey, I'm sorry. I guess you can't tell since it was without my voice, but it's not being sarcastic. I was just trying to help you because a lot of people, if you've never talked to me before and then you hit me with that on the first message, it doesn't typically go over well with people. And I've had to learn that the hard way too. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to send you guys our chat here, just so you can see how she kind of walked through it. And it's just going to be a lot of voice messages, okay? Oops. Hey, yes. Okay. So, yeah, it's all on track. It just simply takes a little time to convert because I know, once you talk to them once, they don't see it on the first shot, and then they watch you and see what you do with it. And then you talk to them again, then they're like a little more interested, but they're still gonna sit and watch you. You see what I'm saying? So it just now is get it all in place, and then it just takes time. But as long as you are consistent, it will fall through. Um, that's awesome. Yeah, Aweber is a pain in my butt too, and it's been on my to-do list forever. I bought the 3-month subscription to it a while back ago, and I still haven't set mine up. I need to do that as well, so perhaps we could talk to somebody, and both of us get training on it. Yay! How awesome is that? That is so awesome. Ask her now if she's mainly doing online or offline. And if she's doing online, it's golden, right? This is perfect for her. If she's doing offline, then perhaps she wants to start doing a little more online or upping her online game. Find out how long she's been in the industry and all that good stuff. You go, girl. That's so awesome. Okay, so I don't know how long I don't know what these voice messages say. It's been so long ago. But I can tell you this was not for travel, but it works the same for MLSP. So basically, if somebody spams your inbox, you can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. So I hate hearing myself on that thing. Sorry. So basically, if somebody spams your inbox, I completely avoid, and I sent the one to the chat earlier, so I didn't replay it, and I probably should for this. I'm going to go ahead for those that didn't hear it in the chat. I think it's this one. Hey, yes, if you can get good at flipping these people that spam your inbox, which is still a really, really, really big challenge for me, maybe I can start sending you some screenshots. But I totally ignore their message and I'll write, hey Julianne, how are you? How's your weekend? How's your week been? And typically they spam you again. They completely ignore the fact that you're trying to build a relationship. And then I will just ask basically, how long have you been in the industry? How are you promoting yourself? How's it going? And most of the time they tell lies, but sometimes they're completely honest and vulnerable with you, and you'll get the right answer and be able to help them. Hey, yes, as you continue to grow your friends list to 5,000, you'll get more and more and more of these. But yeah, they're just people that need help and don't know any better. At first, I was so mean. I was so rude. I would not respond, or if I did respond, it was not very positive. But then I realized that, okay, this is just somebody that I can help and, eventually partner with because they apparently have no leadership. And that's what we're looking for. My target market, at least anyways, is network marketers with no leadership that I can help. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, turn that into a $100 bill for you every month instead of getting mad or deleting or anything like that. Hey, you're welcome anytime. I would like to help you get both of your businesses paid for as far as travel and MLSP. So I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but I have 2 videos that Ed Zimbardi has been sharing. Okay, so sorry about that, but that's basically exactly how it goes. So they'll spam your inbox. If you can just ask them some sort of question to distract them from that. How long have you been in the industry? What are you doing? What company are you with? And just try to find out what they're up to and how you can help them versus how you can sell them your product. And I think Tanya had mentioned the hardest part is finding out when and how. But if you just offer them some sort of training, whether it be your own or myself, or offer to help them, hey, can I show you this, or can I help you do this? Then they'll kind of like back off of it a little bit once you start to help them instead of sell them. So it's a little different as far as your approach if you can just ignore the spam and turn it into a positive by offering them some sort of training or something like that. Okay, so hopefully, did that make sense for you guys? Did this help anybody?
Yeah, absolutely makes sense.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so this is just our one little chat here, but there's going to be a whole nother training that I'm going to send to all of you. I don't know, maybe I'll put it in the chat, or I'll probably put it in, yeah, I'll put it in the chat, because this is a private training that nobody's allowed to have. Nobody was supposed to share it with me, and somebody shared it with me that wasn't supposed to. And then I'm going to share it with all of you, but it can't go on like your Facebook wall or anything like that. Okay, so here, I think that with David doing these webinars, we should all relaunch our business. If you guys are up for it, every single one of us, create an event, market the event, promote the event, get excited about it, make it huge, invite like crazy. Every single one of us on here, relaunch our business. And he said he's going to start June 9th, every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If each one of us can set a different date and invite like crazy, are you guys up for that?
Yeah.
Totally.
Who else wants to relaunch their business? Come on, who else is on here? Tanya, Debbie, you guys up for it? Jody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you explain what that means, what they do?
Basically, they're going to do a presentation for your guests, just like the opportunity. Okay, so this is the thing. We can do the on-demand with the app, send the opportunity video, right? And hopefully we're all doing that when we can. But if you were to do the relaunch, David's going to do your presentation live for you and your guests, Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the U.S. guests. And if you want UK, I'm sure he's doing UK a lot more probably even, and then we can invite to that one. But what I would do, and I feel like this works the best, if we each create some sort of, not some sort, but a Facebook event, hype it up, edify it, and invite like crazy. And each one of us totally start fresh from zero. Like start now and relaunch your business just as if you were to just get started. Since we've all kind of been at this standstill somewhat, and then that will give us a big launch into somewhat momentum for all of us. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yes, it is.
It does. I was going to say, like for Jody, you know how you were talking about that person that you were talking about the business to? This would be something you invite them to.
Okay.
Or anyone else that you're talking to.
Absolutely.
And that way you don't want to answer too many questions yourself. Send them here first. You kind of just build up what you're doing and about being a travel agent and $8 trillion industry, like I told you in the chat, but those kind of things, and then tell them to be here.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And even if you're not talking to them yet, send anybody and everybody. I think you'll all have an option to invite 500 people.
Yeah, you can create an event like Gidget did.
Yeah.
The last time on hers, you can create and invite, most.
I was able to invite over 500 people.
Yeah, just make sure you invite the ones that are in the countries we're in.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I think that we should all do an event and invite as many as, it will let us, and then they can view it, and whether or not they decide to come is up to them. But that's one way that they will continue to get your posts and reminders in the event. And you can kind of keep everybody together and continue to, for one, edify the event, and then for two, build excitement on your event wall.
Yeah.
And then send them a reminder saying, hey, my event's going to start in 2 hours. Can I count on you? And it's just kind of a way to really kind of hype it up even more than your timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't be disappointed when very few people show up, because it happens to me a lot.
Right.
I just say, oh wow, your lie's not mine.
And it is a numbers game. So, you've got to invite a lot of people to get 1 or 2 people, and that's, what matters is that you go out there and try it. And then next time, more people and more people and more people.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. And honestly, this is something, that most of us need and want, but we're just scared to do it. So, but if nobody's offering it, then they don't even know it exists. They don't have even a chance. So, yeah.
And the worst thing that can happen, I think, is that somebody you don't even know unfriends you. Oh no. Go replace it,
Right. Exactly. So I know that you all seen this on my status. I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting, because the ones that hurt are the ones that count. That's an awesome quote. And then I found 2 more here to go with it. Champions aren't made in the gyms. Champions are made in something that they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. They have the skill, and they will, but they must be stronger than the skill. And that kind of made me think, and I know that every single one of us, especially on this call, we have that, a desire, a dream, a vision. We can see it. We see the big picture, but we're still maybe a little scared. And so we just need to go for it and give it all that we have and try, because this actually, network marketing has created more women in network marketing make the most. How do I say this, Gidget?
Network marketing has created the most female 6-figure earners.
Thank you. Gidget reads my mind. That's funny. But I know that we've all seen this little picture going around Facebook, right, where it's the women on there and 6-figure earners. But really, if you go to a job, it's next to impossible, especially if you don't have a degree. It's not an equal playing field whatsoever, where men and women, degree and not degree, we're all equal here, and we can all win. And it's pretty amazing. Okay, so, sorry. Last one, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. So we've all taken the risk. Now we just have to run with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hi, Lorraine.
Oh, goodness. I was talking. Did you guys hear me?
No, you were on mute.
I don't know. Did you guys hear me read the last one?
Yes.
Yes.
And then it muted you.
That was it.
Sorry. Okay, so basically I just said, I don't know what all I said. I talked for a minute. Basically, okay, so I did not want to talk the whole time, and that's exactly what I just said. And I was saying I want to open it up to you guys to say, what do you guys want to reach within the next week, and how can we kind of bounce ideas off each other and help each other out here?
So, going just back to David doing those, does he have a time or a time frame? Like, is he going to start next week or?
Yeah, David's going to start on the 9th. So
That's Monday.
Doing those calls, doing those relaunches?
Yes. And he doesn't know that I'm going to consider them relaunches yet. I did send him a chat, but he's been on a plane. He was actually supposed to come tonight and speak on this and help us do offline approach. But I just put this together last minute just for a few different things to talk about. But I asked him to do relaunches for all of us, and nonetheless, he's gonna do the presentation so we can take it for what we want. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that's gonna start not June, January 9th.
June is really far away.
My bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, Gidget,
Yes.
what do you got for me?
I am working on. I've been working on travel.
I know you're buried in travel.
I have had 15 quote requests in the last 5 days. So I've been a busy bee.
Oh, that's all in.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get unburied because I got most of them sent out. So I'm actually doing really well. My favorite so far was this trip for 2 families of 4. So a trip for 8 to Cozumel, and they wanted all-inclusive resorts. So I was like, yes, this is just what I needed.
No kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause I always found I love all-inclusive resorts. So that's my favorite. But yeah, got them a great deal. All 8 people, round trip airfare out of Houston to Cozumel to an AM resort for $7,070.40.
Who did you use for that?
AM resorts.
You used it, but for the air and all that, did you go through Max?
I went through AM resorts.
Oh, they do the air and everything.
They do the air and everything, and it'll be Delta, so they'll get to fly on Delta.
AM Resorts is one that that's on my list.
Yes.
Yeah. They're awesome. I'm a master agent, and they have agent rewards. So every time you sell and book,
Yeah.
yes, would you go away? Oh, she has been talking to me nonstop since we started. But when you book with AM Resorts, they give you cash basically. So they send you a little prepaid debit card, and so they give you cash rewards, and you can use that for perks for your clients or perks for yourself.
Yeah, I have that card too. I haven't filled it yet though.
Me either, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, especially after this last trip.
Yeah. And they also have great agent rates, so you can go and stay for like $63 a night.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I found so many places that us as agents, for those that are traveling, there's one in Fiji. I think I shared it not too long ago. Tony Robbins Resort. It's 50% off for agents. And then in Vegas, I went to Vegas and stayed $89 a night. And the regular customers were paying $239 a night. So
Yeah.
89 versus $289, you know, it's
Right. For
pretty
sure.
impressive. And it was a king luxury suite at the Venetian. So
did you just use your business card for that, or did you use ClearCard?
I just only had to have my IATA number when I booked it over the phone. Yeah, so if you call the resorts directly and say, hey, I'm a travel agent, do you have any agent rates? I found that the ones that are the luxury resorts, like the Tony Robbins and the Venetian and all of those, they give 50%, you know, because they can. And then the ones that are like the Marriott, you know, the Marriott's good for us, of course. But if you look at just the smaller alike of those, you know, they're not as good. But if you're looking for a really good discount, yeah, it's better than going as a customer regardless, you know?
Yeah. Well, Marriott, for the most part, if you stay at a Courtyard, you can stay there for like $50 a night, and that's in a nice room. I mean, so yeah. But you know, I am working on. I added 25 people to my friends list this week. So far, and that was from doing somebody posted hey, post your name, and everybody that likes it, go and add them to your friends list type post, you know. So I actually added like 25 people one day, or no, it was 10 people one day, and then 15 the next. And so yeah, I'm like, ooh, hey, I like these posts. Let's do this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking I might do that just to see what happens.
Another thing that I do to add people is I have 2 groups now. They're just post your ad kind of groups.
Mhm.
And every time someone asks to join, I send them a friend request and a welcome. So.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that is a really, really good one. So even if you go into like Carnival Cruise Line groups, and you'll see how many members are in that group on the right, and then you'll also see new members right there beside it. I go in, click on the new members, and I'll start saying welcome, even though it's not my group. Welcome to the Carnival Cruise Line groups. You know, I meet a lot of awesome friends in here. How are you? When's your next? Are you looking forward to your next trip? And so it's pretty, you know, it's nothing. It's completely off guard to them, you know.
Yeah, and they kind of assume that I haven't done that, but other people have done that to me. And then I've gone and looked, but a lot of people won't look. They'll just kind of assume you're one of the admin, you know?
Right,
of the
exactly. Yes. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ways. That and
That's a really good way to target them.
Yeah, because you know they love traveling, so.
Yep.
Right.
And there's got to be a ton of those kind of groups, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for every cruise line, for every resort, for everything.
That's ingenious. I love that.
It is. And you can totally click on new people.
Yeah.
Here, I can show you real quick.
Oy vey. Okay, ladies, I've got to take this call. I'll be right back.
I'm going to try to show you guys real quick. For those that don't know. So if you type in any cruise line up here in the search bar, this search bar, if you guys don't know about it, it's pretty amazing. I mean, you can type in anything up there and find it. But, okay, so here's the members of every single group, and then here's the new. If you click on new members, you'll find them here. You can see all if you want, or you can just say, hey, welcome to this group, Carnival Cruisers group. I'm a member here as well. I meet a lot of awesome friends through this group or something. When's your next vacation? Are you looking forward to your next vacation? Whatever. But that's an awesome way to meet people.
Very cool.
I had to check to see if I was muted or unmuted.
No, you're there.
Goodness. All right, Lorraine, you're quiet.
Hi. I've been sitting munching biscuits. That's fine.
Biscuits are cookies, right?
Eh?
Biscuits are cookies, aren't they?
I don't know. Well, cookies are chocolate.
Sweet. Are they sweet?
Yeah, do you know, like custard creams?
Yeah, I think it's biscuits or cookies.
Right.
See, for
That's
us,
confusing.
biscuits are kind of more like a bread.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
a roll.
Yeah, like a roll.
Oh, you lot are strange.
I would have never known that if Diana didn't tell me.
See, a cookie to us is like a hard biscuit thing with chocolate chips in it.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
That is too funny.
Oh, it is. I didn't